Beat 'em ups are the greatest co-op genre ever. I said it. If it says beat 'em up on it, I'm probably lining up right outside the door like a rat for some mozzarella. Being a major fan of the genre for about as long as my baby self could hold a controller, I always salivate at the idea of a brand spanking new beat 'em up that I could play with my friends over the course of a weekend. So when I first caught a glimpse of Marvel Cosmic Invasion all those months ago, I knew I had to have it. You're telling me I can play as hit Marvel characters Captain America and She-Hulk as a duo, then combo the hell out of somebody, uppercut them, only to have them elbowed to hell right after? Well, sign me up! You need my mom's credit card? Here it is! Marvel Cosmic Invasion is on the horizon, and if you like beat 'em ups, Marvel characters, or even tag fighters, this game is gonna blow your pants to another gosh darn continent. Not only is the game refreshing in ways that I can't wait to explain, but it's also made by Tribute Games, a dev team that has already made a name for itself in the genre. And it's published by Dotemu, a publishing team that also has a big name in the genre. These guys are goats. Thank you, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, for sponsoring this video and letting me try your demo. Now, what exactly is it that makes this game so exciting? Well, why don't we explore this demo together? Okay, let's see how to play. I didn't know I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Holy moly, that's a lot of stuff. Every character has a jump button, which can change based on your character, a light attack button, which you can use for combos, a special button, which changes per character used as well, a defensive option, which is dependent on character type, and a super move, which is just a super move. But the most important button in this game is the tag button, which does something different when pressed with any other button. But before I could explain that, I'm going to show you a couple of dudes. Wolverine is my personal favorite on the roster. He's a fast attacker. His special button allows him to latch onto opponents and combo them or smack them about 2 city blocks away. Since he's smaller, his defensive option is a dodge, which can be cancelled into an attack for a jumping slash. He's so fast and mobile, he can combo enemies into the air and chase them to do insane juggles, and he's kind of my ideal character if I were to try hard at an arcade. Raccoon, on the other hand, is a ranged character. He doesn't really have insane combos, but he does have a ton of zoning tools he could use from any distance to damage his opponents from far away. His light attack shoots his weapon, his special move throws out grenades, and I don't really know if this has a functional use, but when he jumps, he uses a rocket that just flies off. The next city over probably thinks the apocalypse is happening. Rocket is a much more simple, albeit safe character. While he sacrifices some damage and combo potential in order to be safe, he's still pretty fun to use as long as you're down to be patient. And lastly, I want to show you She-Hulk. She is a lot slower in every way. Her combo is slow, her special is a command grab that makes her spin, throw opponents, or slam them if she's airborne, and her defensive option is to block, because that girl big. She-Hulk is kind of limited on her own. In fact, a lot of her moves are really hard to chain together because of how slow they actually are. As a solo character, she would probably struggle, but this leads to the most important part of this game. Since this is a tag fighter beat 'em up, that's such a crazy combination, all of her weaknesses can be erased with the right partner, because every move that either character has can be used as an assist or a tag-in. Not only that, but since this is primarily a beat 'em up, aka a game with fighting game mechanics where you don't necessarily have to worry about balancing for PvP, your tagging moves are very spammable, allowing you to constantly tag in and out of the same combo to be as creative as you want. You're not just killing people here, you're killing people to death. My favorite part of fighting games has always been figuring things out. There's really nothing better than that aha moment you get when you find out what combos are strong or what moves are broken. Since this is a beat 'em up where your combos change based on which duo you've chosen, I've already beaten the demo like 6 times just trying to find out weird combinations. I started with trying to make Storm work because she has a tornado that can knock up multiple opponents as it travels. Realizing how slow this move is, I figured it'd be perfect to combo with She-Hulk's elbow drop, which is also kind of slow. And though the timing was a little hard to get correctly, once I figured it out, I was able to juggle people between 2 otherwise slow moves. But then I thought, what if instead of using She-Hulk's elbow drop, I tried another ranged move as well? Raccoon's light attack didn't didn't really do what I was going for because it didn't keep people in the air, and his grenade was kind of hard to time and figure out. Sometimes it made a black hole, and then other times it exploded the screen. I don't know. So I locked in Nova, who has a laser beam as his special. And with Nova and Storm as a duo, I was now able to do a long-ranged juggle combo where I didn't even have to be near my opponents at all. Hell, I didn't even have to be in the same city. And though this was fun, I decided I wanted to try someone else. So I locked in my second favorite character in the game, Captain America, who beyond being fast as hell came with his spiffy shield which he could throw. This shield could only knock up one opponent, but in return it is fast as hell. So I tried pairing Captain America up with Spider-Man, but I couldn't really find a follow-up to Cap's moves that felt great. Sure, I was able to follow up the shield with a web swing, but it didn't really lead to anything else. So I locked in Lavelle, a character who can throw her sword and then choose to teleport to the enemy it hits. Which is perfect because now, after Cap's shield connected, I could jump on Phyla, send out my sword, and teleport to the opponent hit to start a combo with virtually no risk. And since you could keep tagging multiple times mid-combo, you can follow up your moves with different combinations of your tags and self. The more I played this game, the more it looked like I was playing with two people, because once I started figuring out the systems in place, my tag was practically always on screen. But as I'm sure you can tell from the footage I've shown, this game is co-op up to 4 players. Meaning if you and your gang are all cracked, you'll basically see 8 Marvel characters on screen at the same time. God, I love beat 'em ups. There are currently 9 characters to try out in the demo, and more characters are getting announced as the game approaches release. It's planned to have 15 characters, and I can't wait to get my hands on it so I can theory craft some monster combos with my friends online. The demo is out right now on Steam, so be sure to try it out from my link in the description and theory craft some combos of your own. If any of you can figure out how to make Rocket Raccoon work, let me know. I know he's strong, I just can't figure it out yet. Thank you so much, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, for sponsoring this video. You guys are awesome. Now please release the game so that I can play it. Please.